Welcome to Workshop Wednesday with MeasurementMarketing.io, and we're going to go through what's new for October 2023. Welcome. My name is Julie Brody, and I have been building actionable dashboards for a really long time and became a measurement marketer years later, started teaching measurement marketing to users like you, and I'm also a lead account manager for all of our dedicated measurement management clients. What does that mean? Well, that means I'm back there doing stuff like this all the time and doing this for a lot of different unique scenarios. I also really love to solve puzzles. And so why do I say that? Because if you are a part of our Measurement Marketing Academy as a member, please reach out to us with Ask Instructor support. Reach out to us in the Winner Circle. We'd love to hear you. No problem is too crazy. Again, we love sleuthing. We love solving problems. We love helping you. So please reach out to us. And as you probably have figured out, yes, I'm an instructor back there with Ask Instructor. You see me in the courses, in the workshops like these, in the Winner Circle. We have an entire team of amazing instructors back there ready to assist you. So as we go through this particular workshop, please remember the one thing rule. What is that? That means don't try to grab everything we're going to throw at you today. There's quite a bit going on. So please just get one thing and then take it, make your own, then come back and watch this again. So let's go ahead and get started with what's new for October 2023. As we start, we always want to start with a measurement marketing framework where we go from marketing in the blind, where this chaotic system, to being able to reliably grow those revenue and profits. That means you're going to know what button to push to make sure that you're growing the way you want to and growing those profits and revenues. So you start with your plan with the questions, information, and action. You go through your build with results, traffic, and story. Then your launch with listen, forecast, and optimize. And you're going to cycle through this over and over again as you continue to level up your measurement marketing skills. If you want to know more about this, because this was basically a 100,000 foot view, there is a free course. It's called Win the Measurement Marketing Framework, and I'll show you how to get to that here in just a moment. So let's go and dive in. What's new with October 2023? Let's start with Google Analytics 4. There's a couple of key changes you need to know about with Google Analytics 4. And we'll start inside of our demo store with in monetization. There's now something called a checkout journey. There is no data coming in here for the demo store yet, but if you are measuring with the begin checkout, add shipping, add payment with the GA4 e-commerce, the way that it's looking for it, which I'll type it in, we're going to say GA4 e-commerce, and I'm going to type in the word data layer just because that I know it's going to pull it up a little bit faster. But if you're basically using the system that it's asking you to use and say, come in here where it's like view items list, but let's say come down here for begin checkout, initiate the checkout process. So begin checkout, add shipping info, and then add payment info. If you're going through this process, whether you're using a tool like Elevar, Little Data, if you have a Shopify store, or if you're using a tool like WooCommerce or any of these other carts that kind of automatically push this info through, you probably are seeing data in here. And it wasn't one of these reports that you had to kind of go into your library and add. It automatically popped up for you. So just kind of keep an eye out for that and make it useful. If you don't have any of these steps, no big deal. There are other workshops back there that we've shown you how to, back there inside the Measurement Marketing Academy, that shows you how to kind of create a same funnel look with your user journey, doing something a little bit more unique. So the next update inside of Google Analytics 4 has to do with your data collection and your Google Signals. So if you have Google Signals turned on, this is something brand new where you can technically turn this off in data collection, and it's in relation to your reporting identity. So you can always dive in here to learn a little bit more about your reporting identity and what it means. Most of you are probably going to want to keep this turned on. There might be a unique scenario where you want to turn this off and you don't want this information going through. I think that'll be a very unique scenario, or maybe as time goes on there's something that changes and maybe more people need to turn this off. But for most of us, we're probably going to keep this on just so we can have all the data in there, and then we can filter stuff out on the reporting end, like a tool like Looker Studio. So just kind of know that that is a thing. Another quick update is You can now export user data in BigQuery, so like audiences, lifetime value, and other user property data. And so that is more of the BigQuery part. So if you're not linked with BigQuery or anything like that, go through some of our other workshops. We've talked about that, the use cases and the benefits and all of that. So that's just another little update that you can export some user data into BigQuery now. So another really big update that happened yesterday. So brand new. If you go to your data stream and let me refresh because I have way too many accounts open and it's kind of getting mad at me. Here we go. So we have data stream. We click into our data stream and now under events, we see this little guy right here that says redact data. So what we now can do is flip these little guys on. And when we flip them on, we can go through and choose our query parameter that we want to redact. So like in Fusionsoft, it would be like inf underscore first underscore name or something like that. And then we would separate it by a comma and then keep going until we get to apparently 30 query parameters. So just go through and look for those and see what those are. If you have Tag Manager, you probably already know what those are because if you've been, if you've been redacting with Tag Manager previously, you probably already know what they are. You just need to add them in here. You can always click here to learn more about this. Highly encourage you to dive into it a little bit deeper. But this is how you can do that. And the really cool thing is you can now test it too. So you can go through and see if it works for that or not. So if you have your data being redacted through Tag Manager, you might have noticed there was definitely some wonkiness and so you don't have to do that anymore. Once you get this set up, you can no longer have to do any sort of the tag templates for that or worry about that coming through. So once you have this set up, you should be good to go with redacting your PAI. So very exciting news that we don't have to worry about doing this in a different way or having to deal with some wonkiness and issues that some of the Tag Manager ways of doing that. Just because of the way the database worked, it wasn't very it wasn't the best solution. So now that we have this, it is great. So that is your Google Analytics 4 updates. Let's dive into Google Tag Manager. Also, some really important updates that we want to talk about here. So for Google Tag Manager, you probably have been seeing this little bar pop up for the past month or so. Initially, it says, "Hey, they will be available," or it's like it's going to happen. And now it's like, "Hey, they are available." And it's basically pushed the past couple of weeks. It's been pushing them out. And so what happened? If you look under tag type, we used to have something Google Configuration Tag, and now it just says Google Tag. And so as you can see, we did not touch this guy recently. We have not done any sort of edits to it at all. So we're going to click in here. There is no edits there. I have not touched this at all. And so what happened is this now is a Google tag, and it's using the same variable that we said we want to use as our measurement ID, which is our data stream. It's this guy right here. And then because we had that checkbox said, "Hey, I need you to send a page view," it automatically did this for us. So it automatically said configuration parameter. It says send underscore page view. I did not touch this. We did not do this. It automatically did this. And we can even see the little check mark saying, "Hey, yes, this is a type of parameter I recognize. It's not custom, so we're good to go and we're true." And it automatically did all of this for us. Now, side note, there is an on-demand workshop for those of you that are in the Academy. Manisha did a fantastic job with this, and so it's just updated so you can see how to use the tag. She goes into a lot more detail than I am right here, but just know that that is something you want to pay attention to, and you can watch Manisha's workshop to see exactly how to set this up brand new or what you're doing, like what you need to do if you already have it set up. All right, now the next updates that we're going to talk about are Looker Studio. So some more updates for Looker Studio. All three platforms had a really big updates this month. And so I want to show you two different looks of Looker Studio. So we have this, and I'm logged in as just a regular @gmail.com account that we teach with. And then over here, I'm logged in as a demo that is on our parent company Google Teams account. And you could see the difference at this top little bar. And so if you have a Google Teams or Google company account, you can see that you now have an option to get Looker Studio Pro. So this is days old, less than 48 hours old, and you can kind of click on this learn more, and you can even, click learn more and kind of understand if this might be something for you. As of right now, I think most of you probably don't need this. It seems like if you're using Google Cloud extensively or already working extensively with BigQuery or your enterprise, you might look into this. So just know that there is, and possibly next week there is some new feature that comes out where I'm like, absolutely everyone needs to get Pro. But as of right now, I think most of us will get fine with the absolutely free version of this. But we'll keep you apprised, and we'll let you know in the upcoming What's New workshops and any other workshops that might be relevant for. But as of right now, most of you probably don't need to worry about it. But if you are looking into working in Google Cloud, like if you have zero clue what I'm talking about with Google Cloud or BigQuery, then definitely not for you. But it definitely seems to be something good for really massive companies, big companies, enterprise type thing who are dealing with a lot of data. So just kind of know that. So that is your Looker Studio update. Let's go into our next one. What's new with the Measurement Marketing Academy? So we just talked about the workshop that is brand new. Highly encourage everyone to go through it just so they are aware. But you also have inside your Win courses, there is the brand new course that is Win Measuring Your User Journey. So we walk you through how to measure a user journey if you're not even using something like Google Tag Manager, or then also how to level up to using ACE results and how to level that up to using Eyes on the Journey. And how to report it in multiple different ways inside the Google Analytics 4, inside a Google Sheet, and then inside of Looker Studio, how to build those different reports for you. So that one's a brand new one. I encourage you to go through that one as well. And then also a quick reminder for those of you that are Measurement Marketing Academy members, if you have not already, please join us in the Winner Circle. It's a brand new Slack team, I think is the right word, workspace, where there's lots of different Slack channels where you can go through and join the conversation and talk to your peers and see that community back there and get those questions answered, or just kind of, or even offer your services for that as well. So encourage you to make sure you click on that and join us there. So what was your one thing? Whatever it is, take it and make it your own, then come back, watch us again, and get something else. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We'd love to see you back next time. And if you're wanting that free course that we talked about with the Measurement Marketing Framework, just hold on one moment and I'll show you how to get there. But you can also get a bunch of free tools in our Measurement Marketing Academy toolbox, where you get all kinds of different tools of how to create the UTMs and little toolkits and all kind of other fun stuff to help you level up your measurement marketing. And it is all part of the Measurement Marketing Academy. There's a free toolbox, and there's also Measurement Marketing Academy membership, where if you want to join us in that way, if you have any questions, want to join that winner circle you just heard about, want to watch those win courses that you just heard about, we'd love to have you back there. So if you want to choose your option, go to measure.tips/getacademy. You'll see both options there on the page for you. We'd love to see you there. And also reach out to us with Ask an Instructor support. Like I said before, we have an amazing team of instructors. We'd love to help you. We'd love to help you troubleshoot. We'd love to build a custom curriculum for you to really help you level up your measurement marketing and get you ready for the new year. So that's what's new for October 2023. We'll see you next time.